So this is the second in the 5 talks that I'm going to do. This is just about things that I found useful. So it's not aimed at being clever or anything, but I've really found this scanner is useful, and it doesn't look like your normal scanner on top of a printer. So there's going to be 3 more talks, one about how to make a storybook for your grandchildren, one which will be talking to AI on a local machine, and the final one will be creating a 3D print of your own head, kind of, which seems like fun, kind of. And you can even get made in pottery. Is he still here? Oh no, he's gone. Oh, there you are. Yes. Anyway, so this is the CZUR. I bought it when it was a Kickstarter. You can actually, if you go to Google, you can buy it around £200, but you can get a second-hand one for about 50. Kevin's got one, but he's never used it.
I used it once.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I found it difficult to hold the pages of the book I was trying to scan open, because although they give you a couple of those little holder things,
yeah,
it was determined to stay
yeah
in its pristine condition.
That is always the problem.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, if you look on eBay, you can find them relatively cheaply. Basically, it can either be a scanner or it can be used during a talk. So, in a minute, I'll show you, if you were talking about a bit of electronics, you could use this. So you can either use it as a presentation or to scan. Basically, it's depending on whether you have the Ultra or the Ultra Pro, it's a 13 megapixel camera, phone camera really. It's got a couple of lights under here. You can turn the brightness up and down. And the Pro, which this one is, has got 24 megapixels. If the book goes like that, it will look down, and what you'll get is a flat version of it. It works out how the book goes down. And yeah, I guess if it's do you want to say about?
Well, it's just that you do have to flatten it a little bit so that it can see down the gap where the fold is. And if the print goes quite a long way into the fold,
yeah,
it just slows down the process.
Yeah.
Because you have to open each page and then hold it down.
Yeah.
Whereas with this book you've got, I think
yeah,
you're cheating slightly because it lies flat anyway.
Yeah, this is a very old book. Yes, I would
fine
also say, if you want to do a whole book, the world is split into backbreakers that are happy to bend the back of a book, and non-backbreakers who read books like this. So you probably need to open it out enough so it can do it. So it also does OCR. That means it reads the text, and it'll output in Word format, in PDF format, in indexed PDF format. So that means you can output it in lots of formats, and you can search it once it's in there. So that's actually pretty useful, and the OCR is pretty good. So this is my office at home, kind of. You can see it's actually sitting there between my 2 monitors. This folds away. Whoops. This folds away if you're not using it. And if you open it like this, it's an A4 scanner. And if you pull it up like that, it's an A3 scanner, kind of. So you can see it's just sat in my office, and if I want to do something, I can just pull it forward and pull it down. funnily enough, I'm just assembling a Raspberry Pi with a AI hat, and somebody here did a course on how to do that on the MakerSpace website. So, but you can see it just fits, doesn't really intrude on anything, and it's plugged in all ready to go. I can just lift it up and click on the icon. I'll show you it working. The other thing is this thing here. If you're doing a book, you really can do a page, turn the page over, stamp on your foot, and it will do the next page. And you turn the next one over and stamp your foot again. So you know, doing a book is about this rate. If you do it with if you do it like this has got special marks on it and won't come out on the picture. So you don't end up with a finger on the bottom of every page.
So after scanning each page, how do you know that the scan is complete? Or
it does it instantly. It's different from a scanner. It's not going across. It's just a photograph, like your camera. I'll show you it in a minute. So it's just taking a photograph of the thing. It does all the OCR afterwards, kind of, and you just go have a cup of coffee and it'll output the file. I'll show you in a minute. So it's permanently on my desk. You can see if I'm going like this, that's fast. It's output of Word, PDF, whatever you want. Like I said, you can either use it scanning or just showing on the screen for talks, and it has this foot switch. So if I come out then, so you just basically click on the icon and this comes up and it says, do you want to scan or visually present? So say we were talking about some circuit board. Let's visually present for a start, and I go to display. So now, there we are, and I can plonk that on there. You know, I can talk about it, I can point to things. So it might be useful if you were doing something that you wanted to talk about. You can draw on it and draw arrows and do whatever you want. But obviously...
Can you enlarge the image?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, you can enlarge it a bit.
I thought I meant the software.
Oh, yes. If you just do clip
Yeah.
and take the image,
Yeah.
you can put it into Word.
Oh, you can't, or you can't.
No, as you're
Not as it
presenting,
is.
if you want to zoom and
No,
show
you
something
can't do that. That's
Right.
the best you could do.
Okay.
But you can draw. I've not really used it like this, but you can basically.
there's a plus and a minus. There's a zoom button there.
Oh, yes, perhaps you're right.
What would that be doing there?
I don't know. Oh,
There you go.
oh, there you go. Yes, okay.
It's better than you thought.
I don't use it for this. So, you know,
Electronics is
I try to cut down talking
it's
to
better if
myself.
you
In.
take electronics than with the
Yeah.
Same thing would apply if there was a book there. You could enlarge the text.
Oh yes. Yeah. So, yeah. So here's the book. Yeah. So you can sort of see.
Yeah.
This book is written by Sir Hugh Clifford. He was the 22-year-old who was sent to one of the Far East countries to get them to become part of the British Empire at 22. He managed to do it, and then he spent another 3 years going round on a mission for the government to find out all the populations, the tree people, the the merchants, the city people, and find out about all their societies and write it down so that Britain knew all the different factions within that country. And it's the story of him going round. It's a really good read. I recommend it. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. 18-something.
1895.
Probably.
There's one of the mentions on there.
Yeah. So, yeah, I haven't read it for 10 years, so I'm a bit rusty on it. But it's a nice, pretty book, kind of. So.
You can get the software to read it to you now.
Yes, I could get the software to read it to me, but not today. So anyway, if we get out of this. So that's not what I use it for, because I seldom give talks to myself. There doesn't seem to be a good way to get back to just a scanner. So this is the scanner. We get scan. And I don't know, can we find a page that looks good? There's a picture there. There we are. So the thing about this is it will scan both pages at once. So if you do this and you just do that, right, it's now scanned both of those pages. So you can see that there's the text page and the picture page, and I can go to the next page and it scans those, and the next page it scans those. You can tell it to do a single page. You can combine various slides to get pages together, or you can just draw a square or a rectangle of the piece you want to scan, and it will do that. And once you've done that, you go back. There we are. And here you can see, you can export it as Word, OCR, Excel. Excel, the data needs to be vaguely something that's sensible in Excel. If you did this, it would just put each line into a row in Excel. But if you've got rows of numbers, it will put them in. You can do it as a PDF or a searchable PDF. Searchable PDF means it keeps the OCR, so you can go and search the whole book. And that's really it. That's all I really wanted to show people. But it's very different from the scanner on top of your printer, and I found it really useful. And so, well, I mean, if we do an export of a PDF, whoops. Oh.
So what kind of documents were you using it to scan?
I've used it all sorts. I had a book on quaternions where I wanted to scan the some Python code, and it scanned pretty well, kind of. And I've used it.
Formatting.
Oh no, it's not very good at equations and things. But no, mainly I used it for history. I got really interested in Tadley history. And so, I don't know if you know, but Tadley at one point was going to have a tunnel under it to join the Kennet and Avon to the Basingstoke Canal. At another point, everywhere between Newbury and Borghurst was going to be flooded to make a reservoir for Birmingham. And so there were 4 Acts of Parliament to flood that area. And there were 2 Acts of Parliament to build a tunnel under Tadley. So Tadley's a really interesting place.
Can we still build a tunnel, or is it too late?
No, it died because the railways came along.
Yeah. No, I was only joking, really.
Oh, what, you mean to avoid it?
We really want to flood it.
I was just thinking flooding might be a better option.
Is there anything special about the hardware on your laptop in order for it to...
Oh, no. You just download the software and it goes.
Right.
Kind of. So it's...
Because it seems to be doing a lot of processing, I'm guessing, but...
Oh, underneath, it's got the ABYY OCR engine.
Oh, yeah.
Which was, I think, a Russian...
Yeah, it was a Russian one. It
OCR.
was very good.
It was good.
I used to use it quite a lot. That.
Yeah, it's the best of the...
I only stopped using it when they started charging for it.
Yeah,
I've still got it
and yeah, I think I've still got it.
somewhere.
But it won't be as good as the AI one I showed last week.
Yeah.
Because that basically takes what you say and tidies it up, removes all the errors and ums and things
That
like
we
that.
could, once we have done the book into this format,
Oh, sorry, yes.
then it is a matter of just loading into
No.
any
So,
kind of vectorized base and using an LLM to scan, LLM to read.
oh, no. All this does is scans it, and you can output as a Word document, and I'll output it as a searchable PDF. Hmm?
So the searchable PDF has got two layers. It's got
Oh.
the image layer and then it's got the text as well.
Yeah, wait a minute, I
No, what
forgot.
I'm saying is if we send it to a large language model now that you have made it
Yeah.
into a text.
Oh, yes, you
Make it into some kind of vector thing and send it to a large language model, then you can start asking questions. You
Yes.
don't even have
Yeah.
to search.
yes,
Start
that's
asking
true. But that's true of any book you could
questions. Yes.
take. What I did not say is you need to... These, we took 6 pictures apparently. So you've got to click all to say you want all of them. And then I'll go down and produce a searchable PDF. And you just confirm. Oh, I've lost the mouse. Yeah, they're just... Oh, I didn't say, if the book's at an angle, it doesn't matter. It straightens it up. So if you're doing sheets of A4 paper, you just plonk them on and go, take them off, plonk the next one on, and it will work out the right way.
And I presume you'd have to use another program if you wanted to translate, if it was in a foreign language.
Yeah, that question was about the OCR. In order to know the words, it has to know which language the words are in to do the OCR. So that was why there was a language question there.
So the whole thing is inside the scanner.
Oh yeah. This is you just buy it, comes in a box like this. I've no connection with the company. I just think it's a good thing. And did I press save?
It's very useful for law firms.
It is taking a while.
Oh no. The reason it's taking a while, I forgot to give it a file name. Test. There. Doc.
Okay. Well, it's,
Goodness, Doc.
Hang on, cancel.
You choose the wrong thing.
I don't know.
It is a word.
it just remembers the. So you want to select English there.
Was that the problem?
Yeah, the originally reason why I bought mine was I was going to get it to read a bunch of murder mysteries. I was going to train an AI on murder mysteries and then be able to feed in my own writing and ask it to find holes in the plot. Unfortunately, someone else got there before me. There's now quite a good bit of software online that will do it anyway.
Because I might have a
I'm
test.
now just using an online service that does that for me.
Save.
So it's really,
Right.
It's like an editor.
Yeah, it will review my own writing and tell me where I've made mistakes.
So what's happening now is you go and have a cup of coffee and leave it to do it. So it's doing
it pretty quick because you haven't put many pages in. So.
Yeah. If you do a whole book, you really go away for 2 hours while it does it.
So what's it converting it to?
It's converting it to a PDF.
PDF, alright.
Which it's just done, and so I'm looking for the mouse that doesn't exist. Open it with, oh dear. Oh.
Need to say just once.
Just once, yeah. So there you are. That's the PDF. I've got my PDF set up to go to this program. It would normally open just as a PDF. And so there you are. You can see that's what we did.
And it's done a layer of the text as well, so it's not just.
Oh yes, yeah. You should be able to.
Your search.
If you search, is there a search somewhere here?
Try Control F.
It will search. Perhaps I should. Did I send it to the?
No, you sent it to PDF Creator.
Where is it? Sorry, I don't use it on this laptop, so I'll put it. It's not there, so. Sorry about this. I don't know where it went. No.
Anyway, so it's obviously created a video.
Yeah. So
Okay.
That's basically it.
Okay. Thanks, Steve.
I have to get mine out now and have another go.